Hey everybody, Steve B here in the UPR garage, and today we are really making parts, so apologize for the background noise. We're getting parts made for you, ready to ship out here. But we're in the back cave here with Ariana and her brand new, to her, California Special Mustang. It's really mint, and we're gonna install a catch can, but since it's her car, she wants to do it herself, and we're gonna show you a couple tips along the way and show you how easy it is. The first thing we did was go ahead and take the front radiator support cover off, and you just need a pick, a panel removal tool, and you take out the pins and pop that off. We also use a 10mm socket to take the two bolts out that are in the engine cover, just to lift it up to give us enough room to get our hands in there. So you don't really need to take the whole thing off of the strut tower brace to install this. So first step in the instruction was to remove the bolt and the radiator support, and what size wrench we're using there?
10mm.
10mm, go to it. So the bolt and the radiator support is where we're going to mount the catch can bracket, and you'll see how easy this is to do. There you go.
Should that be about good?
Yeah, once you get it loose enough, you can take it out by hand. Let me show you a little trick here. We can take this rag and we'll put it down in here so that if you happen to drop the bolt, the rag will catch it. I think you'll be fine.
Do we take it off with the washer?
Yep, the whole thing. So you can see the bolt this is the factory bolt that comes out. Now the new bracket's gonna go in. We're gonna swap that out to a 13mm, but go ahead and get that started first. That's gonna go back in the same hole that bolt came out of. The reason we're doing this video today is we want you to show you that you don't have to be an ASC certified mechanic to get this stuff installed. It's really simple to do. So you get that bolt started. There you go, you got it.
Would you tighten it the rest of the way by hand, or just keep going until it goes?
Just go until it's tight. Should be just about there. There you go. Yep.
Okay.
So once you get it pretty snug, then just kind of double check the position of the bracket. Make sure it's kind of straight. All right, so now we got the bracket on there and snugged up, so we're gonna go ahead and install the catch can. And you're gonna remove the wing nut and that washer, and just pop the catch can on there with the same wing nut. The wing nut has a little lanyard on there, so it helps to not drop it inside the car. If you do, then you just pick the lanyard up. It's really easy. That's perfect. So you see she's supporting the catch can while she goes ahead and puts the knob on, and that wing nut knob is going to be really easy to use to service the catch can in the future. You won't need any tools to take this apart to look at it in the future. Perfect. All right, so now we have the catch can on. The next thing you're gonna do is remove your PCV hose. Now we've already gone ahead and taken the plastic covers, the 10mm nuts that are down the wells out, so we can pick this up. And with this cover out of the way, it's gonna be a little easier. Now Ariana, there's gonna be a little gray tab you're gonna pull towards you, and you're gonna lift it off of the PCV fitting, and then we're gonna repeat on the intake manifold. And I'll hold this up while you do that. There you go. And then repeat over here, same thing. You'll see the little gray tab. Perfect, and I'll show them the gray tabs we're talking about. So the factory tabs, you just kind of pull towards you and slide off of the fittings. So perfect. We're gonna put that aside. The first hose we're gonna route is gonna be your PCV hose. It's gonna go from the top of your catch can to the PCV fitting on the valve cover. And the way we're gonna route this is gonna go around the oil fill tube and like this, like an S shape going there. And with our UPR fittings, you just press the buttons to release them. You don't have to pry these out or release a tab. To me, this is a little easier just to press the buttons to release these fittings.
And it just goes ahead and clicks on here?
Exactly. So it's going to click on the top one. And when you hear that click, you know it's on. You're going to route it around that oil fill tube. Perfect. Perfect, great job. All right, so then this is gonna be your vacuum hose, and if you have a check valve in the hose, the arrows always face away from the catch can. So this is gonna go onto that side fitting. Kind of snake it in there, yep. And then this is gonna go onto your intake manifold fitting underneath that cover. Perfect. See how when you had that click, as my friend Doug would say, it's a nice satisfying click, you know it's on there. So basically what we'll do is to put all this back together, we'll put the nuts back on, the oil fill cap, go ahead and put the covers on, put your radiator shroud cover back on, and it's all set. But one thing I want to show you while we're here is when it comes time to check your catch can, it's really easy to do. You don't really need tools to do so. Even with the cover on, you'll be able to reach that knob. What I would do is press the gray button, slide this off, press this gray button, and slide this hose off. And then go ahead and undo your knob. Remember there's a washer here because I always drop that washer. Once you get the catch can out, you go ahead and unscrew the base from the top. You'll do this about every 1,000 miles until you're used to your car. And if you see that you have a couple ounces, go ahead and dump this out with your drain oil. You don't want to put it back inside the engine. Once you're happy with that, go ahead and just put a little bit of oil in the O-ring. Screw this back together. And reinstall it. So really easy to do. We're going to go ahead and pull this rag out of here that we did earlier to catch anything that was dropped. So far, what do you think? This is going to be pretty easy for you to do?
Seems pretty easy.
Absolutely. You can show everybody at the car shows when you go, because I know they're going to want to see it. I think you did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
And just to show you guys, this is easy. You can really just follow the directions, watch the videos. It's super simple to do. You hear the UPR fittings click on there. Nice satisfying click. That's all it takes to put this on your S550 Mustang. This is only the first of many mods for Ariana's car. You're going to see many more coming up. It's a super clean car. Watch for it out there at the shows, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Great job.